As the sun dipped below the horizon on a frigid winter evening in 1944, the once vibrant town of Bastogne lay draped in an eerie silence, broken only by the distant rumble of artillery. The air was thick with tension, a palpable sense of foreboding as Allied soldiers prepared for what would become one of the fiercest battles of World War II. Amidst the chaos, Private James Caldwell penned a letter to his beloved, words trembling with a mixture of hope and despair. "If this letter finds its way to you, know that I fought with all my heart. But the shadows of war are closing in." Little did he know, his letter would never reach her. This documentary dives into the enduring mysteries of World War II, secrets shrouded in darkness and intrigue, woven into the fabric of history. As we traverse the battlegrounds of the past, we uncover strange occurrences, eerie coincidences, and theories that refuse to fade with time. What truly happened to the Ghost Army, a unit cloaked in deception? What fate befell Flight 19 as it vanished into the Bermuda Triangle, a realm known for its ominous legends? And what dark obsessions fueled Heinrich Himmler, a man whose fascination with the occult has left an indelible mark on history? Finally, we will delve into the whispers surrounding Adolf Hitler's alleged escape, a tale that raises more questions than it answers. Join us as we unveil these unsolved mysteries of World War II, exploring the shadows that linger long after the guns fell silent. Together, we will peel back the layers of history, revealing the secrets that lie beneath the surface, beckoning us to discover the truth that time may have tried to erase. In 1944, as the tide of war began to shift, the Allies formed a unique and clandestine unit known as the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, better known as the Ghost Army. This motley crew, comprised of artists, sound engineers, and soldiers, was tasked with one of the most audacious missions in military history: deception. Their goal was simple yet profound: mislead the enemy through elaborate tricks and illusions, turning the tide of battle without a single shot fired. Imagine the scene. The twilight sky casts a haunting glow over the battlefield as inflatable tanks are positioned strategically on the outskirts of a small village. Sound equipment blares recordings of rumbling tanks and distant artillery fire, creating the illusion of a vast army preparing for an assault. This ingenious deception was more than mere theatrics. It was a lifeline that saved countless lives by drawing German forces away from the true locations of Allied maneuvers. However, amidst the victories, whispers of the supernatural began to emerge. Veterans of the Ghost Army reported unsettling experiences during their missions, unexplained phenomena that haunted their memories long after the war had ended. One veteran recounted a night when the air crackled with tension as they executed a ruse near the Rhine River. "We heard voices, like faint echoes from another time," he recalled, his eyes wide with the fear of reliving that moment. "It felt as if we were not alone." As the Ghost Army wove their fabric of deception, they often stumbled upon eerie coincidences that seemed to defy explanation. On one occasion, during a mock battle meant to distract German forces, a thick fog rolled in unexpectedly, enveloping their position in a shroud of mystery. The fog was so dense that visibility was reduced to mere feet. In that ghostly haze, the soldiers felt an overwhelming sense of dread, as if they were being watched by unseen eyes. The stakes were high, and the risk of exposure loomed large. During a crucial mission in 1945, the Ghost Army faced their most dangerous challenge yet. Tasked with misleading a German division during a critical offensive in the Ardennes, they executed their elaborate plan with precision. However, as night fell, their ruse began to unravel. A German reconnaissance unit spotted them, and the soldiers could hear the distant rumble of enemy tanks approaching. "Everything hung in the balance," recalled another veteran, his voice quivering with the memory. "We had to act fast. If they saw through our deception, it would mean disaster." With seconds to spare, the team scrambled to dismantle the inflatable tanks, their hearts pounding as they worked against the clock. Just as the German unit drew closer, they activated their sound equipment, unleashing a cacophony of noise that echoed through the night. The Germans hesitated, believing they had stumbled upon a far larger force than they anticipated. In that moment of uncertainty, the Ghost Army slipped away into the shadows, their deception intact. But what lingered in the aftermath was more than just relief. It was an unshakable feeling that something otherworldly had aided their escape. The tales of the Ghost Army, cloaked in secrecy and steeped in mystery, continue to capture the imagination of historians and enthusiasts alike. As we delve deeper into their exploits, we uncover not only the extraordinary feats of deception, but also the haunting echoes of a war that refuses to fade from memory. On December 5th, 1945, 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, embarking on a routine training flight that would soon become one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Known as Flight 19, the squadron was led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, an experienced pilot with a reputation for reliability. The mission, however, took a dark turn as the aircraft ventured into the infamous Bermuda Triangle, a region notorious for its enigmatic disappearances and supernatural lore. As the plane soared over the shimmering waters of the Atlantic, the weather turned unexpectedly. The once clear skies darkened ominously, and turbulence rattled the aircraft. Lieutenant Taylor's voice crackled over the radio, filled with confusion and alarm. "We seem to be lost," he announced, his tone shifting from calm authority to escalating panic. "We can't find our way back. The compass is spinning. I'm not sure where we are." In a frantic attempt to navigate the treacherous skies, the pilots communicated their growing sense of dread. "We're not alone," one crew member reported, describing a strange light flickering in the distance, dancing erratically like a will-o'-the-wisp. As darkness enveloped the skies, the eerie glow illuminated the waters below, drawing the attention of the troubled pilots. The final transmissions from Flight 19 reveal a chilling descent into despair. "The engines are failing," echoed one voice, desperation palpable as they faced the horrifying reality of their situation. "We are..." The transmission cut abruptly, leaving only silence, a haunting void that swallowed the hopes of those left behind. The search for Flight 19 began almost immediately, involving ships and aircraft scouring the vast expanse of the Bermuda Triangle. However, the ocean yielded no trace of the missing bombers. It was as if they had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and speculation. The mystery deepened as investigators examined potential causes, with theories ranging from mechanical failure to the supernatural. Rumors of the Bermuda Triangle's sinister reputation have persisted for decades, feeding tales of vanished ships and aircraft. Some theorists suggest that magnetic anomalies may disorient navigational instruments, leading pilots astray. Others believe in the possibility of underwater vortices capable of swallowing vessels whole. The reality is shrouded in layers of myth and legend, with no clear answers emerging from the depths. As time passed, accounts of supposed sightings of Flight 19 began to circulate. Some claimed to have seen ghostly outlines of the aircraft soaring through the sky long after their disappearance, while others recounted eerie encounters with strange lights over the Bermuda Triangle. It was as if they were still out there, searching for a way home, one witness described, his voice filled with reverence. In the years that followed, the impact of this mystery remained profound. Historians and aviation experts have devoted countless hours to dissecting the events of that fateful day, seeking answers that continue to elude them. With each new revelation, the legacy of Flight 19 endures, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our world. Amid the shadows of the Nazi regime, one figure stood out not only for his ruthless ambition, but also for his peculiar fascination with the occult: Heinrich Himmler. As the head of the SS, Himmler wielded immense power, yet it was his obsession with mysticism that set him apart from his peers. He believed in ancient Aryan myths, sought out artifacts of great significance, and orchestrated rituals steeped in secrecy, all in pursuit of a vision that blended nationalism with supernatural belief. Himmler's rise within the Nazi Party was meteoric. Initially a member of the SA, Sturmabteilung, he quickly aligned himself with Adolf Hitler, recognizing the power dynamics at play. As he ascended to the top echelons of the SS, he became increasingly captivated by the notion of an Aryan master race. To Himmler, history was not merely a series of events, but a tapestry woven with mystical threads. The rumors surrounding Himmler's occult practices have long fueled speculation. Reports of secret rituals, conducted under the cover of night, painted a chilling picture of the lengths he would go to in his quest for power. One story describes a ritual held at Wewelsburg Castle, a medieval fortress that Himmler transformed into his ideological stronghold. Lit by torches, SS officers gathered in the castle's crypt, chanting incantations meant to summon forces beyond their control. Himmler's obsession extended beyond rituals. He actively sought out artifacts believed to hold mystical significance, often sending SS expeditions to remote locations in search of ancient relics. Among these was the Holy Grail, a legendary chalice said to grant eternal life to its possessor. In 1938, Himmler dispatched a team to Montserrat, a rugged mountain range in Catalonia, Spain, where legends claimed the Grail was hidden. Although the expedition failed to find the artifact, the mere fact that it occurred underscores the depth of Himmler's obsession. Historian Dr. Klaus Weber, an expert on the occult influences within the Nazi regime, describes Himmler's beliefs as a disturbing blend of superstition and nationalism, a concoction that fueled the Nazi ideology in ways that defy comprehension. To Himmler, these artifacts were more than symbols. They were tools for establishing a new world order, one in which the Nazis held dominion over both the physical and metaphysical realms. But Himmler's efforts to harness mystical power were not without risk. During a mission in Tibet, SS officers reportedly encountered a series of inexplicable events, from strange illnesses to encounters with local shamans who warned them of the dangers that awaited. The expedition returned empty-handed, but whispers of their experiences haunted those who had been involved, lending credence to the theory that darker forces may have been at play. As the war drew to a close, Himmler's fixation on the occult became a liability. Allies discovered troves of documents detailing his occult pursuits, revealing a mind consumed by an insatiable hunger for knowledge that crossed the boundaries of reason. Even in death, the shadow of Himmler's obsession lingers, a haunting reminder of the power of belief and the dark paths it can lead us down. In the final days of World War II, as the Allied forces closed in on Berlin, Adolf Hitler retreated to his bunker, a labyrinthine refuge buried deep beneath the city. According to official accounts, Hitler took his own life on April 30th, 1945. His body burned to prevent capture. Yet whispers of his survival have persisted for decades, casting doubt on the accepted narrative and fueling speculation about his possible escape. One theory posits that Hitler, aided by loyalists, managed to flee Berlin in the chaos of the war's end. Reports suggest that he may have used a series of underground tunnels to reach a nearby airfield, where a plane awaited his departure. Eyewitness accounts, although scarce, describe sightings of a figure resembling Hitler boarding a flight to Denmark, where he could have continued on to South America, a known refuge for Nazi fugitives. Theories of Hitler's escape gained traction with the release of declassified documents, suggesting that the Allies were not entirely convinced of his death. In the years following the war, intelligence agencies received numerous reports of sightings, ranging from Argentina to Paraguay. Some claim to have seen him living under an assumed name, surrounded by former SS officers who maintained an underground network of Nazi loyalists. In 1946, journalist Claire Berenson launched an investigation into Hitler's alleged escape, collecting testimonies from locals who claimed to have encountered a man bearing an uncanny resemblance to the Führer. The fear in their eyes was real, Berenson noted in her report, describing villagers who whispered of a shadow figure haunting the outskirts of Buenos Aires. Despite the intrigue, concrete evidence has remained elusive. Skeptics argue that Hitler's escape is nothing more than a conspiracy theory, a product of a public unable to accept his demise. However, recent declassified documents have reignited interest in this mystery, revealing new details about the final days of the Third Reich. According to one source, an eyewitness reported seeing a convoy of vehicles departing the bunker shortly before the Soviet forces arrived, raising questions about who might have been on board. The enduring enigma of Hitler's fate serves as a testament to the power of rumor and speculation. Even as historians attempt to unravel the truth, the specter of doubt lingers, casting a shadow over the events of April 1945. The mystery of Hitler's alleged escape remains unsolved, a tantalizing thread in the fabric of history that continues to captivate our imaginations. The mysteries of World War II endure, casting long shadows over the pages of history. The Ghost Army's spectral deceptions, the enigma of Flight 19's disappearance, Himmler's descent into the occult, and the elusive fate of Adolf Hitler. Each of these stories defies explanation, challenging our understanding of the past. These mysteries remind us that history is more than a collection of dates and events. It is a living narrative shaped by those who lived it, haunted by the secrets they carried with them. As we reflect on these unsolved mysteries, we are left with a sense of wonder and curiosity, a desire to uncover the truth hidden beneath layers of time and memory. These stories invite us to question, to seek, and to explore the unknown, for within the shadows of history lie secrets that may never be fully understood. Yet, as long as we continue to seek answers, the mysteries of World War II will remain alive, a testament to the enduring allure of the past. Join us next time on World Historic Tales as we uncover more legends, explore deeper mysteries, and reveal hauntingly true stories from history's shadowed past. And if these stories left you wondering, we invite you to subscribe, to keep exploring, and to join our community of seekers who dare to go where history fears to tread.